Welcome back, everybody. Today I'm joined by Raul Pellerano, founder and CEO of Click Catalyst digital marketing agency. For more than 14 years, Raul has helped businesses grow through digital marketing while building an agency focused on measurable results and long term partnerships. With a background spanning entrepreneurship, sales, marketing, I'm excited to dive into the lessons he's learned from building and growing a business over the years. Raul, thank you so much for being here.
Yeah, very excited to be here.
So, my first question for you, you started your career in sales before building your own agency, correct? So, I- I'm curious, how has that sales background influenced the way you approach marketing today?
Um, I I think it definitely impacted my original view. It because originally I focused a lot more on the selling part, and I think I focused too much on sales, and not enough on fulfillment and trying to like make the fulfillment better, which is a flaw because
Mhm.
if you sell but then you spend all your time selling and then not enough on the fulfillment side, then the clients will churn faster, right? Because they're not getting the best product
Yeah.
possible. And in the beginning, it's very hard because it's only you, so you're going back and forth between selling, fulfillment, you're checking Google Ads, you're doing different things, and then you have to sell again, right? And I thought I could keep doing it that way, but at some point, it took me too long. I started to figure out like, no, I need to hire other people to help me, especially with the fulfillment part. I can still talk to the clients because I like doing that, but I need to focus on the fulfillment and less on the sales part. But definitely, my mind went to sales first, thinking that that's the most important thing
Mhm.
to do at the company, and not realizing that actually, equally or even more important is the actual fulfillment part, right? And then the sales will kind of take care of themselves if you do a very good job with the fulfillment, right? Because you'll get referrals and other things too.
Yeah. And I'm curious, if you could only ask a business owner three questions before deciding whether you could actually help them, what would you ask?
So, like, if I was asking like myself, in into the future,
A
a
business
business
owner.
owner, or any business owner, um,
Yeah, any
business.
business.
Well, and you mean like before starting Click Catalyst, like what would what to worry
Absolutely.
about?
Before.
Well, I did do that, right? Because I knew a lot of business owners, but I think I didn't ask enough questions. Like I probably would have asked them much more on what what kept you up at night. What stressed you the most. Like I would ask questions about like how do you scale this, or like I would always ask like positive questions because I was thinking of growth. But
Okay.
in
Yeah.
reality, really the negative things are what I would, as a business owner myself now, I would probably tell people, and I should have asked them more like, what keeps you up at night? What was the biggest surprise that you got? How do you deal with taxes? 'Cause I remember that was a whole thing. I was used
Hmm.
to working somewhere, especially when I was working at LinkedIn as my last place. They take your taxes out. Don't worry about it, right? Whatever you have left, that's your income. But as a business, you have to pay the payroll taxes, and it sounds very boring, but all of these little operational things,
Necessary. Yeah.
yeah, well, they're huge because like initially, I remember the tax accounting I was using back then. The first time that I filed, she forgot to check a box, and she told me one number, and I was like, oh, I thought it was going to be more. No problem. So then, a month or two happened. Came time to pay the bill. I had spent the money on other things for the company.